there. What's up, my NSAPs? Welcome to my channel. So today, as you can see, I'm still in my house, in my setup. This isn't anybody else's setup in particular. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Gravity Falls Season 2, Episode 13, Dungeons, Dungeons, and More Dungeons. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. If it's a play like on Dungeons and Dragons, that would be really cool. I don't know if that's gonna be the case. I did, however, bring Musko from back home. So hi, Musko's here. If I need her, then I will be using her. Sorry, Hamish. Musko's gonna be taking the lead on this one if I need her. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Go ahead and check me out on my social media accounts where I post art and other cool stuff. I don't know which side I'm supposed to do it. I think this side. Nope, this side. Yeah. Yeah. There. If you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, you can click the Patreon link down below. And now without any further ado, guys, let's get into it. I'm gonna, yes. There we go.
I just ate a bag of cheese boodles without using my hands.
Cheese boodles.
Tuesday, you are delivering in a big way.
Oh yeah, so we last left off with, hello, we have a twin this whole fucking time. They don't actually get along that well though, so it's gonna be interesting. We do have a couple episodes still left in this season and series, so I guess we'll see how that develops. I would like to have this time though to get to know more about Stanford. Yeah, about Stanford, so here we go.
Ah! Everyone get down! Don't let it taste human flesh!
Oh god, okay.
Can we keep it?
Can we keep it? What is it? Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Patience.
Okay. Oh dear god. Right. Do I even want to know what that was, or no? You know what? We just we're not gonna know.
I've read all about these creatures in your journal, and I think I know how
No!
Cycloptopus?
I'm sorry, Dipper. On the dark, weird road I travel, I'm afraid you cannot follow.
Right. I'm pretty sure if anybody in this family could, it's Dipper.
Maybe next time then?
Yeah.
Or not?
Oh.
Or never?
Oh.
Oh, Dipper, don't take it so hard.
No, do take it hard.
What?
Take it hard.
Jesus. The differences between these characters. Oh, Stan.
I'm serious. The stuff he's messing with is even worse. Do yourself a favor and stay away from him, you hear me?
All
That's not gonna
summer
happen.
long, I've wanted to know who the author of the journal was.
Yep.
Now the guy lives in our basement, and I can't even talk to him.
But here's the thing. Dipper has been obsessed with this shit the entire show. You really expect him to not go down there out of curiosity? He's gonna go down there. Don't do it, buddy. You might regret it.
Quack, 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 quack. Just yesterday, gravity reversed itself, almost destroying the universe and totally wrecking the whole
Just
thing.
yesterday.
When
Okay.
they say it was an earthquake, I think I'm gonna have to start serving pineapple right side up cake. Am I right?
Are you?
Am I right?
Wrecking ball! Start wrecking things!
But the coolest
Why
part
would-
of the summer was when Grunkle Stick
I was gonna say, why would you start with a perfectly fine TV station? But you know what? It's Gravity Falls. We're not gonna put it past them.
and twin brother came out of this portal thingy.
You'll never guess what I found at the store today.
Dogs! Dogs with hats!
No, it's my favorite fantasy-talking, level-counting, statistics and graph paper involving game of all time. Dungeons, Dungeons, and More Dungeons!
And there it is, a play on Dungeons and Dragons. You know what? Let me know in the comments how many of you guys do play Dungeons and Dragons, have ever played Dungeons and Dragons, or even be playing Baldur's Gate right now, which is basically an online version of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm just curious, like how much of the fan base is really into this. I'm curious.
You roll a 38-sided die to determine the level of each player's statistical
38-sided die.
These orbs relate directly to the amount of quadrants that your team has dominion over, which is inverse to the anti-quadrants in your quadrant cycle.
Mabel, it takes a lot, okay? It's a lot to know. You know what's funny? Me and Moscow actually have just started playing this new board game called Everdale. Super fucking cute. In the beginning, it is a decent amount to learn about, but once you get it, like, it's really fun to play. It's a lot of like strategizing and stuff. You're basically like building a city with these critters and constructions, and you need to like collect, you know, supplies and things to build those things, and it's cards, and you can build a like tree. If you've ever played it, you'd understand. We just started playing it, and we've been playing it almost every day while we've been here, and she actually just got an expansion pack for it as well, so you can actually connect it to the board and play this extra side. Super fun. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. We've only been playing it us two, but we can imagine with like the 4 players that you usually can play with, it's even more fun. And you can even play by yourself. So it's super cool. I highly recommend it. Just saying.
And then we ride unicorns?
No.
Yes! And no.
Depends.
Hey, Seuss, up for a little game of D&D and more D?
D&D and more D?
I don't go in for that pen and paper kind of stuff. I'm more of an F-clorper.
What?
What?
Foam and cardboard legitimate outdoor role-playing.
Is that supposed to be like LARPing?
Priestess go, elf mage!
Yeah, LARPing.
Paladin Radmaster. Fireball! 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 I'm a fortress!
I'm a
Hey,
fortress!
Seuss.
I prefer to do my dice rolling in Vegas. Besides, only a game designed by nerds would have charisma as a fantasy power. Check
Wow.
this out. Shield thyself under an elfin buttress.
Listen, now they're just poking fun at us
Tell you
D&D
what,
lovers.
You guys just aren't smart enough. Oh, nice! You rolled a 17. And this is sad.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start obsessing over Wendy again.
No, don't do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's in there? What's in there? Is it an actual dungeon? Oh, it's just Ford's. Okay, it's not a dungeon. It's an old the Cycloctopus is out.
What did I say about coming down here?
Yeah, it's not what it looks
It's
like.
far too dangerous for a single living soul to spend even 1 second in... Wait, is that a 38-sided die from Dungeons, Dungeons, and More Dungeons?
There it is.
Yeah!
With pen and paper, shield and sword.
I am not at all surprised that Ford is into this shit. Of course he is. Of course he is. Because why wouldn't he be? That is perfectly in Ford's nature and character. Ah, okay.
Shall be our sweet reward!
I will say Mabel is definitely more like Stan and Dipper is definitely more like Ford.
And I've been looking all day for someone to play with me.
My boy.
Oh, the Cycloctopus.
know what this
Hello?
means? We
Hello?
must stop everything I've been working on at once.
To play.
And play.
Okay, I think we've got
I was gonna say, are we paying attention?
I even made mouth ramps so we can pour food into our mouths without taking our eyes off the screen.
It's actually clever.
Dipper would love that.
Yeah. Where is the little squirt anyway?
You enter the chamber. Princess Unattainable beckons.
Unattainable.
But wait, it's a trap. An illusion cast by Probabilitor the Annoying.
Hey, at least he's a good narrator. Nice.
The old boy looks a bit different than he did back in my day.
Yeah, they change the art every few years.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you missed the period when the creators of the game tried to make it cooler.
Oh god.
You dare challenge probabilitism?
I'll put the cat back and roll the dice. Don't step to the wizard, 'cause the wizard.
Ugh, can we get a hashtag cringe? Holy fuck. Oh, that would be awful. If they pulled that shit with one of my favorite games, I would just give up on the game completely. Would not. No, I can't even. That would be so cringeworthy. Gah. Yeah.
Must have been dark times, those 90s.
Those 90s!
Sounds like a good
Hey!
time to be stuck between dimensions.
Where were you before you came out of that machine? And what have you been doing down here? Are you working on something behind that curtain?
Dipper, it's best if you
What
and
would
the
make you
family
think
stay
that?
away from that subject.
But I can handle it.
But I can show you a little something I brought back with me.
What is that?
An infinity-sided die.
Whoa,
What the fuck?
so cool.
These things are outlawed in 9,000 dimensions. You want to know why?
Why?
Look at those symbols. If I rolled it, anything could happen. Our faces could melt into jelly.
That sounds way too OP. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could do so much with an infinity dice, an infinity-sided dice. No. Let's not play with that. Let's just not. The whole faces melting off thing does not sound appealing. So what is this, like Jumanji and one fucking dice, except there's endless possibilities of something messed up that can happen in your real world? That's the vibes I'm getting. Jumanji put into a D&D dice that has infinite sides and infinite possibilities. D&D and Jumanji. Still rhymes. Let's fucking copyright that shit. I don't know. Somebody patent it. I should. I just came up with it. I'm a genius! New game coming soon. Summer of 2028. I don't know.
That's why I have to keep it in this protective, cheap plastic case.
Cheap plastic
Now,
case,
back to the
exactly.
game. You've got Probabilitor on the ropes.
Well, that's not gonna be used at all. Don't see that coming at all. Mm-mm.
You're spending a lot of time with old Fordsy lately, huh?
Same
have
as you
no
and Stan.
idea. I knew the author must be cool, but he's better than I imagined. And he doesn't make fun of me all the time, the way you and Grunkle Stan do.
Oh, and there it is. Could you imagine? What a concept. You find that this person prefers to spend time with someone who doesn't constantly pick on them, or belittle them, or make fun of their interests, or just bully them half the fucking time, or disregard their wants and desires and disrespects them. Wow! You mean to tell me Dipper wants to hang with somebody who's actually nice to him? What a shocker. I'm so surprised. Surprise Pikachu face. Ah, Mabel, are we really surprised about that? Really think that one through, sweetie.
You got me.
Valid, thank you.
Thanks for coming over to watch tonight's detective finale.
I will say that is a genius
Of
invention,
course.
though.
I'm so invested in the lives of these characters.
Killing positions, everyone!
Ah! Graph paper! Kill it! Kill it!
Kill it!
Dipper, could you maybe move this to another room?
No dice. We ran out of room in the basement and we're going for a world record.
Fly with this. You want to break a record, Ford? You already got it for world's nerdiest old man.
Hey, at least
Stop
I'm not
hating.
all keyed up to watch a kid's show.
Ooh!
I'll have you know that Duck-tective has a big mystery element and a lot of humor that goes over kids' heads.
Are they just describing this show? I feel like they were just describing this show.
Uncle Stan, it starts in a few minutes.
It's my TV room.
It's my house! You...
Ooh,
Listen, Stanley, did it ever
fair.
occur to you that if you joined us, you might actually have fun?
I will never,
Uncle Stan, wait!
ever
The dice!
play your smarty pants nerd game.
No!
In that cheap plastic container. Oh, dear God. And there they are. Gotta play it in real life.
I am Probabilitor, the greatest wizard in all mythology.
Uh-huh.
Have you come to send us on the quest of a lifetime because we're the smartest players you've ever met?
No.
You are the smartest players I have ever met. That's why I'm going to eat your brains to gain your intelligence.
Oh,
That's his thing.
it's his thing.
Now to the forest for the ultimate game!
So we're gonna play it in real life. And are they gonna learn to actually like the game, or... Oh, they're not playing. Okay.
Oh, the room's free now.
That crazy wizard is going to eat our brother's
What happened to their hats?
We have to stop him!
And the duck.
Maybe let him get a couple bites in Ford's brain first. Even things out smartness-wise.
Grunkle Stan!
All right.
Wow. There you go. Everybody gets involved. Oh, you have the whole
Coming for you, Dipper!
seat.
And great Uncle Ford!
Hot elf, ready the brain cooking pot.
Ugh.
Yes, Probabilitor.
You're just named Hot Elf. Wow. And Pink Flames, yeah. It's fair.
If ye wish to pass, first, ye must complete 7 unworldly quests, each
Of course.
more difficult than the last.
Yeah. Screw your quests.
Is he dead?
He's magic, sweetie. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
I
God.
subtract your brains from your skulls, add salt, and divide your family,
Yeah.
what's the remainder?
Your butt!
What?
Your butt.
But isn't part of this particular equation? You must defeat me in Dungeons, and More Dungeons. Real life edition!
Oh, God. They really did. They're like, how do we have fun with this and make a Dungeons and Dragons episode?
Oh, my ears! They're so pointy!
There better be something protective under this tunic. Oh, no, there isn't.
Oh, my God. Poor Dipper. That was unnecessarily funny.
We help our characters by casting spells determined by rolls of the dice. If you win, I go back to my own dimension.
Uh-huh.
But if I win, I eat their brains.
Deal.
Oh, boy.
Yep, great.
Let the game begin!
Let the battle royale begin, huh?
There are no moves. You make them up.
What? Really?
This game involves math, but also risk and imagination.
Risk?
Imagination?
Oh, now they're in.
Man, make something up! It's just like lying!
It's just like lying, literally.
I cast Giggle Time Bouncy Boots!
Nice. Whee!
Sword! Super hot flamey sword!
There you go. It's pretty much D&D.
You'll never outrun my Ogre-nado! It is what it sounds like!
I cast Centaur! Yeah!
Centaur turret? That hat had no business being that fucking ridiculously funny. Who came up with that? I want to know who on the team, who on the crew was like, I've got an idea. Just tell me who. I'm just curious. Just tell me
So
who.
confused and so proud right now.
Right? You feel me? And it's done. Well done. Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
I was saving the worst for last.
I thought that was him for a second.
Monster Beast. Hey, I thought they banned this character.
I'm playing the controversial 1991-1992 edition.
Wow.
This is the most powerful monster in the game. He can only be defeated by rolling a perfect 38. But the odds of that are...
Hey, long odds are what you want when you're a world-class gambler.
That's true. Hell yeah.
No!
I cast Death Muffins!
Death muffins? Kaboo. Woo! Hey, at least I made for more muffins. Nice, yeah.
I'm turning into pure math. What are the odds?
What are the odds? Not in your favor, buddy.
Stan, that was amazing. How did you know that you would win?
A gambler never reveals his secrets. I'm sorry for making fun of your game, kiddo. Sure, it might be too nerdy for me, but it's just the right amount of nerdy for you and my
Right.
brother.
There you
And
go.
If you two want to hang out sometimes, I won't get in your way.
For all that,
We like that growth.
confused.
We appreciate that growth. Respect other people's likes and interests. You don't have to make fun of it just because you don't like it or because you don't understand it. Super easy. Super easy.
A little mindless fun.
Oh my god. Again with the twins.
You had a twin brother all along? That's the big twist we were waiting for?
I predicted that like a year ago.
That's Moscow. That is so Moscow. That was the fandom and shit when they were watching this as it was coming out and Moscow was juicing that boy. I predicted that shit like a year ago. Ooh. Oh, I dropped my chopstick. That is hilarious. Yeah, I'm at it. I'm just gonna use some. That's funny. Haha. Yeah, please keep that shit safe, dude. Is that
This'll be
gonna come into play again later?
Even though I got us into the whole game playing mess?
We both got carried away. Dipper, can I tell you something?
Ooh.
You asked me earlier what I was working on.
Yeah, what are you working on?
Well, I dismantled the portal. That's why I was mad at Stan for using it. He saved me, but as I feared, the instability of the machine created this. An interdimensional rift. Dipper, I don't want you to tell anyone about this, not Stan.
Ah, don't tell anybody about this really dangerous and powerful thing that I'm just keeping in a tiny snow globe-y looking container because you put a fucking dice that has all the power in the world basically in a cheap plastic container. You know, Ford, for a smart dude, you gotta invest in some better containers. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Not even your sister. In my time, I've made many powerful enemies.
I'll
I
say.
trust you with this secret.
How's that gonna
Hey,
backfire?
Uncle Ford.
Good night, Dipper.
How's that gonna backfire? Yeah. And let me guess, it ends. Yeah.
Huge fantasy is an escape to avoid the self-improvement we all need. Then
Listen.
maybe we should just go out and grow as people.
Listen.
Fortresses can't speak, darling.
I'm a fortress.
Fortresses can't speak, darling. Yeah.
One day after Clorpin.
Don't step
Yeah.
because the wizard's
Wow.
playing that.
Okay, well, that was an interesting episode. Seriously, though, I think what I'm gonna mostly take out of that is Ford, really, my dude, invest in some fucking strong-ass containers, please. The shit you're handling. Pay the extra money to get a nice, decent titanium container. I'm just saying. Anyway, you know what? That was a really good episode to get me back into this world. It's been really cool to see now the dynamic with Stan and Ford a little bit more, as well as with Dipper and Mabel. You can kind of see the similarities Mabel and Stan have, where Dipper is kind of relating more to Ford. So that's pretty cool to see. Also, the dangerous shit that Ford has that seems to be even more dangerous now. We'll see how that comes back, because we obviously know that's going to come back. But yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Go ahead and check me out on my social media accounts where I post art and other cool stuff. If you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, you can click the Patreon link down below. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye!